figured I'd make a little update on old Green here. I had an oil leak, so I blew the intake gasket out. So I thought it was a great time to go ahead and throw a new intake on it and put a big old cam in it. Well, not a real big cam, but a pretty big cam, bigger than head. It's a Edelbrock Performer RPM air gap intake, comp cams, 270H Magnum cam, and I got valve springs, but they're not installed yet. But yeah, I also decided that, well, I had the whole front of the motor apart. I repainted everything on the front of the block. I think it looks much better. And it's got one, don't worry about the mismatched valve covers. Yeah, she's looking pretty good under here again. The specs on the cam, as you can see, I still got the front end blown apart because to take the cam out, obviously you gotta take the, actually you have to cut this piece. There's another brace right between this and the core support and this brace. I thought that was pretty redundant, so I just did a good old dirty delete on it, cut it out, bended it. We got this brace. Don't need two braces. And that's how you get the cam in and out without pulling the motor. There's the specs on the cam, if you guys were wondering. Where's part number 2? Yeah, it's 270H. Part number. Yeah, I'll get her fired up for you. She sounds pretty good, I think. Even though the exhaust is all sorts of screwed up. Cold start, I guess. Haven't started it today. I make sure it's in neutral. It's important. Don't worry, I didn't hit nothing, so we're good. Pretty decent cold start. We're on about 5 degrees advanced. That was a lot more aggressive than it ever did, that's for sure. Call this Old Green Mark IV, I guess. I called it Mark III, but my dad's like, technically this is Mark IV, so I gotta get a hose to hook up a PVC valve yet. So it's just kind of chilling. I gotta redo my plug wires, make them look a little better yet. Haven't done that yet. She sounds pretty good. In order to work on it, I actually took the front wheels off and just set the axle on the ground, so it's way easier to work on. I can't even reach the center of the motor with it up in the air, so. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Give it a little rev. I got tight now. Yeah, I like it. Got my window stickers added to my jigs and my comp cam sticker up there. So gotta have window stickers. And also on the side windows. I gotta get some racing stickers put up there yet too. I got one, but I need two so I can put it on the other side. Yeah. I don't think she sounds too bad. Got a nice little lope to her anyway. The reason it's got mismatched valve covers, I guess I could tell you, is because my other aluminum tall valve cover doesn't have any PVC valve holes or nothing. It's just smooth. And that's what caused the intake to blow out. I was driving it to Watertown and blew the intake gasket out the back and had a massive oil leak. And I was like, well, the intake's gotta come off. I might as well put a cam in it because I'm already there, right? Okay, so pull the intake, throw a new cam in it. Figured might as well upgrade the intake too because I'm there, right? So I went from I thought it was a Reformer intake, but it was actually a Edelbrock Torquer 2 intake. It's a pretty decent intake. I probably would have left it alone then, but yeah, it was a Torquer 2, not a Reformer. So, things you learn, I guess. But yeah, then I figured I was there. So, cam, intake. I still gotta put the right valve springs in. I ordered valve springs, but they were the wrong ones. I didn't get a part number with the cam. On Jags, it didn't tell me what exact springs I needed. So I just ordered some ones that I thought would work. But well, then lo and behold, I get the cam, and then they give you a part number for the springs. So I compare that with the springs I bought. And it's close. They're close, but not quite what the cam wants. So I figured I'll just order the correct ones and be done with it. So still got stock valve springs, which is fine. The instructions on the cam actually tell you to break the cam in with stock springs and then go ahead and put the heavier springs in. So I'll do that. I'll run it for around 200 some miles or whatever, and then I'll go ahead and swap. When those springs show up, I'll swap them in, and then we'll be good. Makes a hell of a hole because we adjust the rocker arms with the motor running, which makes a hell of a mess. Which is why you probably noticed it's pretty clean in here, because I had to pressure wash the shit out of it because we lost like 2 quarts of oil changing the valve springs, or not changing valve springs, adjusting the valves. But yeah. I also left that bracket unpainted because it's got a little blue on it from the motor, and then a hold down clamp for the distributor is also blue. Figured, I don't know, a little bit of a homage to the original, I guess. I painted up a couple of the brackets on, not the alternator. Well, I painted this bracket up, but I missed the side that you could see. So, but the rest of that's painted. Then I repainted this bracket. Then I repainted the power steering bracket because, well, the power steering was, I never took the power steering out of the pickup. I just laid the whole pump over to the side. Oh yeah, I gotta reroute my temperature sending wire. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we did kind of overheat the motor when we first fired it up. I had coolant and stuff in it, but I put the cap on and I think it got airlocked. So we might have got it to 260 plus degrees. It's a good way to break in a cam. It doesn't overheat anymore. We let it cool down, took the cap off, put another gallon of coolant in it. Left the cap off, ran it, squeezed the hoses and stuff. It's fine now, but yeah, so that's a good way to break in a cam. Overheat the motor to above 260 degrees and you'll be good. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. I did take it around town. It does seem peppier. Oh, that's where that hose clamp goes. Oh, missing a hose clamp on my fuel filter. Which, yes, that's a glass fuel filter. I got one. Don't worry, I got a replacement coming to fix that. Just get a regular filter on there. I don't even have a hose clamp on there. Oh, it's right there. Okay, but I got new fill filters coming. New fill filters, new hoses for the PVC valve and stuff. So I should be good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.